Hi, this is Miss Serratis, and in this video, we're going to look at the Norwood Industrial. This is the directions, and when you are finished, your file will look like this. But good news, you will not be typing all of this information because the file is pre-typed for you. So make sure you go to Google Classroom, make sure you go to View Assignment, and you should see a spreadsheet there with your name on it, and then it'll say Norwood Industrial. And when you open it up, it looks like this. So do that and come on back. Let's begin. So direction number 2 has us doing some formatting. We're going to click on A1. We're going to make sure it's Arial. We're also going to make sure we hit the B for the bold, the I for the italics. We want to change the size to 16. Now 16 doesn't exist on this list, but that's okay. I can just type 16 and hit enter. Now it's 16. We want to select green. The green, to change the text color, make sure you click on the A so it actually says text color. Some kids think it's the bucket. The bucket fills the cell, not the text. So go to the text color and select any shade of green is fine. We'll do the green. And now a single underline. So one way to do the underline is go to Format and Underline. The other way is to just click Control U. And that is done. Now direction number 3, select A2. We're going to make that one Arial. We're also going to hit the bold, the italics, change to size 14, and again, change the text color to green, but no underline. So if I were you, I'd pause and come on back. Okay, direction number 4 is merge and center. We're going to merge row 1 all the way from A1 through H1. So to do that, I click on it, hold the click. I clicked on A1, hold the click, drag all the way to H1. And then this is my merge button. So I click on the merge, and all I did was put the cells together. And now I need to center. And now I'm going to repeat the same thing for A2 through H2. Again, merge, and then center. And reminder, you cannot do both rows at the same time because it'll delete the second row. Okay, go do that. Come on back. Number 5 is inserting 3 rows after row 2. Okay, couple ways that you can do that. So we want to put some space here. We want to put 3 rows. So one way to do that is to do a right click. Reminder, a right click is a single tap with 2 fingers. And then you just want to go to insert 1 row. Now you have to decide, you want it above or below. In this case, it's above, and that'll put it in that way. The other way to do it is go to insert, and then you select either a row above or below. And if I'm just anywhere on the row, instead of being on the row header selected, I can also do a right click and I have an insert row option. Or I can come here and I still have the same thing. So it doesn't matter if you are on the row or selecting the row header. That's the 2 different ways of inserting a row. Do that, come on back. All right, number 6 is just changing the formatting of this row. So this part you should all know how to do. We're just going to make it Arial. We're going to make it size 11. We're going to make it bold and change the text color to any shade of red. Now number 7 is probably new for you. It's changing the orientation. So there are 2 ways I'm going to show you how to do that. So again, make sure you're selecting A6 through H6. So one way to change the orientation is this guy right here. And it's called the text rotation. So you click on the drop down arrow and you can actually rotate this way or that way. And there's a lot of different ways that you can rotate. But we want a specific measurement. And when you want a specific degree, you go here to degrees and you can click on the drop down and select the 30 degrees. Make sure it's 30 and not negative 30. This is the 30. If I selected the negative 30, it would change it in a different direction. So in this case, we want the positive 30. If you needed to make it 35, for example, you could just type that number in. The other way to do that is to go to Format, and then you'll see Text Rotation, and you have a couple options there to do that. So a couple different ways of doing it. So come on back when you've done that. Number 8 is applying a thick bottom border. So we are going to, again, make sure we have A6 through H6 selected. This is your border button, okay? So to make it a thick bottom border, the first thing you want to do is select the thickness of the line. So I clicked on this drop down arrow, so that's pretty thick. If you want to change the color of the line, you can go ahead and click on the pencil and change the color. But if I just click out of it, nothing happens. Because here's what you need to make sure that you do. Again, I go to this button, it's called the borders button. Make sure I've got my thick line, I've got my red. Then I have to come to this one here that says bottom border. Click on it and voila, I've got the border done. So if you want to change the color of it, feel free to do that. Okay, so number 10 is changing the, I'm sorry, number 9 is applying currency style. So we've done this a few times. Column G, you're going to select column G. The currency style just means money. It even says here, format is currency, $sign. Click it. It says to have no decimals. This one is the decrease decimal button. 1, 2, and I've gotten rid of the decimals. So come on back when you finish that. And number 10 actually is probably the one that gives students a little bit of time, extra work, I should say, is formatting the dates. Okay, so this is the way the date looks now, but if we look at the directions, we don't want it to be numbers. We want it to have the date and then the abbreviation for the month and then the years. We don't have that. So to change it, you want to select the date. You want to go here to the 1, 2, 3, and then go to more formats, and then go to more date and time formats. And now you want to look and find one that looks like this, because this here is the day, the month, and the year. So that's good. The only problem is, actually, I don't see a problem. I think that's good. We hit the apply. Oops, something didn't work out. Let's try it one more time. My apologies. 1, 2, 3. More formats, dates. I have to click that. I forgot to click it. There you go. I click the 5-August-30. I hit the apply, and there you go. If you look at it, it did it. So what I did want to actually point out that mine might automatically be doing it. Yours may have an issue here. If yours is not working out, just make sure that here it says 2-digit year. So some people have it as this. That's the problem that some students have, is that it's showing up as a 4-digit. So that would be incorrect. We want 2 digits. So again, one last time, more date formats. I am going to want this one instead, but you can also confirm that it's a 2-digit year. Hit apply, and you should be all set. Now to turn your work in, don't hit the share button. What you want to do is go to Google Classroom, and you should see a button that says turn in. So just turn in, confirm the turn in, and you're done. Have fun.